Hey, so back with Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's been a little while. Mainly just because nothing's happening with this game. So far, this DLC has been kind of a disappointment. I know we're going to get the second half, but like still nothing's happening with this game. Like this game needs so much work that it's crazy.
Target acquired.
Anthony V7. Is that a bot? I swear that there are bots in the multiplayer in this game because they did that 2015 game, and don't tell me they didn't. Yeah, so we're playing Blast, which is like the team deathmatch kind of game mode. I usually hate team deathmatch in games, but this one I actually really like. Don't know why. Mainly it's because of the lack of heroes. Like, I think heroes ruin this game. There, I'll say it. Heroes ruin this game. Like, the over-reliance on heroes in Galactic Assault. Like, the overemphasis. Like, they're putting more emphasis on the heroes and stuff rather than the infantry combat. Which, you know, it's kind of sad, because the original Battlefront 2004 and even Battlefront 2015 didn't really have that much emphasis on heroes. Or not 2015, 2005, like 2000, the original two. Like, you were playing as infantry most of the time, and that was the real purpose. Sure, there were heroes, but they weren't really that big a part of a game. I mean, think about the campaign in the 2005 one. I mean, you barely played as, you know, the heroes. I mean, yeah, you got Boba Fett sometimes, you got Obi-Wan, but most of the time you were playing as the 501st, the infantry.
Target locked.
This enemy team is, like, incredibly bad. Like, holy jeez. Like, look at that. Am I playing... No, I'm not playing against bots. I picked Blast. Or at least I shouldn't be playing against bots. They probably do put bots in the multiplayer. That guy has no star cards. How do I have a super already and I just joined partway through? Like...
Mission success probability optimal.
People just, like, this bad at the game? I don't understand. I really don't. I mean, like, the scores aren't even close. We'll go another one, because that was crazy short. But yeah, this game just needs... This game needs, like, so much work in order to be considered good. Like, it's like a 6 out of 10 game right now. But, like, it could be an 8 or 9 out of 10 game if they would just, like... They need more game modes. They need, like, Conquest and Turning Point. And then just add maps and new, reinforcement types. You know, it's like, and maybe a couple heroes here and there. Like, I think people are just screaming about heroes, 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 and that's all people want. And so I think that's holding the game back. I think heroes are holding this game back. Because it's not easy to make a hero. I mean, you have to come up with, you know, a voice actor that sounds like the hero. You have to model him, which takes a really long time. You have to animate him, and then you have to balance him. You know, and that takes a really long time, which I think is holding back development of this game. You know, like if they would just like every month there should be a new map, like one new map, and like it doesn't take that long to design a map. You can put a map out in a month. It doesn't have to be a good map, you know. I think that's another problem is Galactic Assault needs like a story mode where each each thing needs to be narrated, and I think that's also holding this game back because you have to come up with a voice actor for each map, you know, for each of the commanders on both sides. Compared to if it wasn't Galactic Assault and it was just like Turning Point or Conquest, like oh they took our command post, so you could just pump maps out, you know, easily.
Stay close.
Or they can make a map maker tool and add a server browser and everything would be good.
Urban warfare. Not what any of us wanted, but it's what we've got. Stop those stormtroopers and save these people. Enemy casualties climbing fast.
Yeah, I think most of the major people who played this game are gone. Because even on the forums, it's like I'm seeing less and less people who were there at the beginning, and it's just like, yeah, and I'm on the forums a little bit. Like, I don't post like every day, or I read a bunch of stuff, and I might make one post here and there, but...
Jammer online.
Another thing this game needs is more classes. Like, 4 is not enough. It should have, like... 6. 6, and then, like, maybe 5 reinforcement classes. And this game needs more asymmetry. Ah. CR2. And this game needs, like... I would say it needs more guns, but it's like the original Battlefront 2004 and 2005, you didn't change your weapons and everyone was fine, you know? Like, I can go on and on about what this game needs and what it needs to improve upon, and But I don't think any of it's gonna happen, because, like, the community, they do what the community wants, and the community in this game are a bunch of idiots who just scream about more heroes. Which, like I said, is holding the game back. It's like, why do you think they added the 2v2 heroes versus villains? Why do you think they're apparently gonna add, like, a hero ship only? It's just like, too much emphasis on heroes, not enough on infantry. That's why I really like this blast game mode, because there's no heroes. It's not just officers camping, or, trying to spam objective points, or, battle points out. To try and get a hero in order to, camp the spawn of the enemies.
Grenade deployed.
I just realized that reaches through walls, huh? How didn't that hurt him more? Holy jeez, that was their whole team. I should have threw a grenade. I get a Wookiee warrior, so it's all good. I think... Like, I'm not even remotely good at this game, and yet the enemy team is just, like, super bad.
They've taken heavy losses, but we've still a ways to go.
He's still in here? Yeah, he is. I mean, like, the reinforcement classes are good. They need more of these. I mean, what happened to the ARC Trooper and, like, the Clone Pilot? Like, those were shown off months ago. You know? A lot of stuff was shown off months and months ago. And yet nothing. Sir, I know how to play. What you did was courageous, but you failed in the execution. Oh, this is a bad idea. Hello. Oh, did he die? Yeah, he died. Just to take me out.
Got your back. Picking up movement.
Whoop. Hello. Anybody up here? Yes, there is.
One last assault. That's all it should take.
Hello? Nobody. Just gonna walk around with this rocket till I... never mind. Well, if this thing wasn't there...
That's the last of them. Mars Eisley should
People
be safe
playing
for
are
a
like...
while.
The reaction time is like... how long it takes, you know, like, moss to grow. Forever. Are they playing in first person? Maybe that's the problem. They're playing in first person. If you play in first person, you're gonna do bad at this game. I'm not gonna... Well, no, you can do it in first person, but you're at a disadvantage. I mean, I just went 20 and 5. Just, like, goofing around, really.